We welcome the decision by the United States to lift controls on exports of high technology items and technologies to India, and support India's membership in multilateral export control regimes such as the Nuclear Suppliers Group. This is a manifestation of the growing trust and confidence in each other. We have agreed on steps to expand our cooperation in space, civil, nuclear, defense, and other high-end sectors. We have agreed to facilitate trade and people-to-people exchanges, recognizing that protectionism is detrimental to both our economies. I conveyed our gratitude to the President for the cooperation we have received in our counter-terrorism measures post-Mumbai. We will start a new homeland security dialogue to deepen this cooperation. We had a detailed exchange on the situation in our extended region, including East Asia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and West Asia. We have agreed to broaden our strategic dialogue to cover other regions and areas and initiate joint projects in Africa and Afghanistan. As states possessing nuclear weapons, we have today put forth a common vision of a world without nuclear weapons and decided to lead global efforts for non-proliferation and universal and non-discriminatory global nuclear disarmament.
I have come to India because I believe that the relationship between the United States and India is indispensable to addressing the challenges of our time. We've expanded trade and investment to create prosperity for our people. The major trade deals that were signed in Mumbai were an important step forward in elevating India to one of America's top trading partners. Today, I'm pleased to welcome India's preliminary agreement to purchase 10 C-17 cargo planes, which will enhance Indian capabilities and support 22,000 jobs back in the United States. We agreed to reform our controls on exports, and the United States will remove Indian organizations from the so-called entity list, which will allow greater cooperation in a range of high-tech sectors like civil space and defense. Cooperation between our countries' intelligence and law enforcement communities has already reached unprecedented levels. And today we're taking another step, a new effort between our Department of Homeland Security and the Indian Ministry of Home Affairs to improve security at our ports, our airports, and our borders. I also discussed with the Prime Minister our efforts in Afghanistan, and once again thanked him and the Indian people for the generous contributions that India has made towards development and improving the lives of the Afghan people. We agreed on the need for all nations in the region to work together and ensure that there are no safe havens for terrorists. We're expanding our efforts to prevent nuclear proliferation. In keeping with its commitment at our Nuclear Security Summit, India will build a new center of excellence for nuclear energy and security to help reach our goal of securing vulnerable nuclear materials in 4 years. So, Mr. Prime Minister, again, I thank you for your partnership and for your friendship. I am confident that as India's influence in the world continues to rise, so too will the opportunities for even closer cooperation between our two countries. And that will mean even greater security and prosperity for India, for the United States, for this region, and for the world. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. President.
As I said yesterday, I believe that both Pakistan and India have an interest in reducing tensions between the two countries. The United States cannot impose a solution to these problems, but I've indicated to Prime Minister Singh that we are happy to play any role that the parties think is appropriate in reducing these tensions. Mr. Prime Minister.
सुनाओ तो देश का कुछ विकास होगा। ओबामा का भाषण सुनने से देश विकास नहीं करेगा। साथी
विद्यार्थियों से उन्होंने अभी तक का संवाद किया। बाजार में बेचने के लिए पूंजी ने तो आज जिसके पास पूंजी है उसके लिए हिंदुस्तानी को तय करना है।